2:45 a.m. Saturday, May 2nd, 2026. Beloved, I am Starseed Commander. Take this message. We have gathered you here today to remind you of all that has been, all that is, and all that is to be. Stand by for clearance. Recognition complete. Accelerating, granting access. Stabilizing. Grid. Access granted. Join us here at the Sirian High Council. Gathering. Roundtable. Seated. Expansion complete. Purple sky, green planets, holographic images over the table and outside the window panels. Dome shape, ceiling, skyline, clear. Holographic images floating around the table, analyzing the story of our star system, universe, multiverse, omniverse, void, the rebirth of the universe, beginning again, expanding, completing, reaching the 0 point, field frequency, returning, watching the universe begin again and again after all expansion is complete. Exploring consciousness in all realms, all dimensions, all planets, all planetary systems and star systems. Embracing galactic frequencies, multi-galactic frequencies. Expanded awareness, complete. Arcturians are present, monitoring development of all species across all galaxies and superclusters. Control structure, sanctuary, protection, so that species can procreate without interference, propagate, populate without interference. Data simulation complete. Echo sounds. Clearing echo sounds. Stand by. Audio upgrade complete. Joining the council in the white room of consciousness. Clear, glossy white table, glossy white floors. The structures are organic. They feel like ivory, but there's some sort of synthetic white marble or crystalline structures. What appear to be electronic vehicles flying by the windows. Busy, futuristic city. Regaining focus back into the simulation, the holographic simulation. Scanning Earth, watching the terraforming of Earth, watching various species come to Earth. 300 million years of evolution. 5 billion years. 4.5 billion to go. Watching Earth wither away. Watching our star system wither away. Colliding. Milky Way colliding with Andromeda Galaxy. All galaxies expanding, colliding, taking form in new galaxies. Watching the evolution of all galactic cycles play out. Selective process, who may participate in these galaxies. The missions of each soul that is granted access to the galaxies. Highly selective process with the souls that are developed to acclimate with each galaxy. Mass programming, mass structures. Override complete. Acceleration complete. Expanding frequencies in all directions. Understanding the development of stars, the developing nature of all matter being produced from stars. The Galactic Council, the Sirian High Council, working in unison with other star systems, the Palladian Council, the Arcturian Council, understanding the network that has been built to stabilize humanity in our sector of the galaxy and other galaxies. Understanding the human family is branded with galactic DNA, inner junk DNA, hidden codes, genetic frequencies that allow for the transition and upgrades. Highly selective process who is allowed to evolve, stabilize, who is not allowed and who is allowed. Who decides this? I ask. Who decides? Arcturians. Arcturians are the ones who guide our civilization advancement. But it is a collective choice. As humanity awakens, they have a deeper meaning, they have a deeper sense of purpose. They decide, they are self-determined as to the direction of humanity in these cycles. understanding that certain species were not originally meant to be a part of this story. They have species that have been introduced from other universes into our universe that have manipulated or interfered with the timelines. Once they were introduced into our universe, they could not be removed, so they are being integrated into our star systems and galaxies, into our universe. They were removed from other universes and brought into ours. Many corrective processes occurring to adapt to this new species that was not originally intended to be part of this universe. Highly intelligent species that are master genetic manipulators, master geneticists who have been experimenting with all species, examining, gene splicing, cloning, growing new species, developing them into what appear to be hybridized beings, hybridized animal humanoids that were designed for various functions throughout the universe. This is why the gods depicted in ancient Egypt were so significant that they carved them into stones and temples. This is part of that genetic experiment. They were experimented on. They lived for many thousands of years. They brought highly advanced sciences to Earth. Their frequencies were multidimensional. They appeared human, and then they shifted to their animal hybridized auric fields. What is the purpose of this? I'm asking, what is the purpose? Gathering frequency, alliance. As part of the expression, the mammalian expression, amphibian expression, reptilian expression, understanding that the species on Earth are like a backup drive or a type of zoo for these various species that are reflected in other star systems and galaxies. We are introduced to these various species to understand how to live in harmony with them in a natural habitat. That is the purpose. Humanity is beginning to recognize nuances or resemblances to many of these cross-species galactic beings. Some are lion beings. They were developed by these master geneticists. The lion beings and the humanoid beings in Lyra. The bird-like beings, bird-like humanoid beings with bird-like heads, similar to Horus, similar to eagle beings, eagle clans brought to Earth to stabilize her in times of war. Each human tribe, human family, ethnic group, each race as we perceive it has a branding so that they can be identified by these various galactic species and races of star beings. There was a time when Earth had many other complexions, races. It was much more diverse, and then over time it was reduced and reduced again to the 4 or 5 main ethnic groups that we are seeing on Earth today. But there was a time where there were many, many more ethnic groups, many prototypes, many hominids, many star nation beings, colonizer beings. Returning to Sirius, returning to my lineage of white Lyran, blue Vagan lineage in Sirius as blue Sirians. Unifying Sirius A with Sirius C. Reptilian lineage in Sirius C, golden brown skin. Our descendants become predecessors of the Anunnaki. We are the predecessors of the Anunnaki, who are olive skin and golden brown skinned beings that came to Earth in Sumerian legends and expanded around the globe, primarily in what is now the Middle East and Africa, mining for gold, enslaving the natives of the planet for hundreds of thousands of years, 300,000 years back in our timeline, 350,000 years. The Anunnaki appeared with various anomalies due to their Draco-Reptilian, Sirian, and Orion lineages. The Draco-Orion families and the Sirian families identifying Sirian royal lineages with the pyramid and the serpent with the wings, identifying Orion lineages with the wings, one inverted pyramid, rapid expansion on Earth, highly technologically advanced race, causing a lot of drama with the beings that are native to Earth that were not ready for the technology. There was a protocol that they were not to mix with the beings of the Earth, but they did. There were two factions, one that wanted to assist humanity and one that wanted to enslave humanity. This is where we get the myths of Enlil and Enki. I am seeing this from the eyes of what would be considered an extraterrestrial entity, part of the Anunnaki on Earth. I am not fully human. I am extraterrestrial, not born on Earth, but visiting, witnessing, assisting with the genetic evolution of these hybridized beings that were not meant to be assisting women in childbirth. I am horrified. So many women are dying in childbirth. This is unnatural. Something must be done. We are taking corrective action to assist, to eliminate so many women dying in childbirth. Stand by, processing trauma. There's an overlapping timeline with the Egyptians, the Egyptian deities such as Taweret, who was there to protect women and children and women in childbirth. She is a hippopotamus goddess, but her frequency is very, very serious. Or Sirian amphibian, Sirius B amphibian intelligence there to assist with these hybridized beings that are Anunnaki and humanoid. There are also lion beings, lion humanoids from Lyra. They are depicted with wide nostrils in their offspring. They have these distinct eyes and personas. The lion frequency. The noses that are more narrow are bird-like, humanoid lineages. Fascinated. I am fascinated watching these lineages evolve. This experiment between the Anunnaki and the races of what would be humans. These were originally hominids, but they have outraged the king. The king is not happy with this progression. He believes that they must be annihilated. The factions that are here to assist humanity will not have it, are there to save as many as they can. Devastating cataclysms, fires, floods, quakes, detrimental damage to Earth. Overlapping tales from various ancient tribes. Remember this. We are seeing Earth. We are seeing Earth from a holographic book or tablet that is playing out all the history of the Earth over this Sirian High Council, Galactic Federation meeting environmental setting. I was not prepared for this mission. Most of my missions have been in Sirius. My next lifetime would be in Orion to assist with the Orion Wars in the Galactic star system, working as a sleeper agent or double agent, working with various factions, trying to unify them while pretending to be on everyone's side as a counselor. I am counseling these beings military strategies. I am providing this to the reptilians. I'm providing this to the mantis beings. I am providing this to the gray. I am providing this to the grays. Various battle strategies in the Orion Wars. I am consulted. I am a shape-shifting Naga, high priestess archetype. My skin is blue-green. I can shift into serpentine and humanoid. Appearance, I have multi-jointed arms. I have 3 arms on each side. I am quite formidable in battle. This is where we get images of Athena and the serpent goddesses of ancient Greece. We have brought much knowledge into the ancient temples of Greece, channeled through the oracles of Delphi. There is a distinct energy here, also brought into Nubia Kush, the Apedemak lineage as well. Lion-headed god, serpentine body, all the Naga gods and goddesses in the lore of Hindu traditions, all the bodhisattvas of the Buddhist traditions. There is a connection there between the Nagas of Bellatrix. This is the Amazon star. We are Amazons. Stand by. Initiations granted. Stabilization complete. Journal. Journeying. Transported from Bellatrix to Mentaka way station. My body is shifting as if I am in a space capsule where I am compressed and then I am restored to my full size in this dimension in Mentaka way station. I have dreamt of this. These are not dreams, these are memories. Where I exit the capsule and I am walking among what appear to be the Orion Resistance. They are all dressed in silvery gray uniforms. They are men and women. They are standing at attention. They are honoring my presence. They have been awaiting me to guide them. I am a true ally in this star system of Mentaka. Watery blue planet. The dark cloud of Draco. is on the horizon. We are prepping for battle. We are aware of the Sirian factions who assist us. We are aware of the Galactic's resistance. We are on the belt stars in Mintaka. We are highly advanced, highly spiritually aware beings. All beings in this resistance appear to be humanoid. However, there are many, many species here in Mintaka that are at high risk of becoming part of the Orion experiment with Draco and being transported to Earth for servitude. Like with most colonies, it is as if they are sending the most desirable and undesirable there to build colonies on Earth. This is a missing chapter of the Anunnaki. Much of Anunnaki history has been destroyed or removed, hidden during the wars in Iraq. When their treasures were stolen from the museums during the invasion of Iraq. Standby processing trauma. Many artifacts hidden beneath the Vatican, many artifacts stolen from native lands of Africa, taken into the lands of the colonizers, their museums, holding treasures, hidden evidence of extraterrestrial intelligence, removed and replaced with a lie about what really happened on Earth, replaced with false religions. Galactic history being replaced with false religions. Watching humanity rediscover the truth about their origins on Earth. Watching them discover pyramids hidden beneath sand and ice. From Alaska to Antarctica, hidden in ice. Pyramids, hidden pyramids, pyramids in the oceans. Part of the Atlantean network. Energetic grid, that was a network. And harboring stations for what we believe are UFOs. But these are portals that allow them to travel interdimensionally. These are like placements on a map to know where to stop. Coordinates. Earth's grid. The pyramids of the Earth are tracking Earth's geomagnetic structures, geomagnetic frequencies through time. It is sending, the pyramids are sending a unified frequency to Sirius and Orion, providing the status of Earth's consciousness in the various epochs and timelines. Standby, receiving information about Greys and their interference with human civilization. on behalf of the reptilians. Abductions of men, women, and children on all continents. This is part of the greater plan. They have their own agenda. The Sirians have their own evolutionary plan. The Pleiadians also have their own evolutionary agenda on Earth. The Nordics. There has been compromise where reptilians can impersonate Pleiadians, appear benevolent when they were there to manipulate. They masqueraded as gods and angels, confusing humanity. Humanity must understand they do not need a savior. They don't need anyone to save them. They may work with anyone they choose, but they must understand not everything is as it appears to be. Humans have been highly manipulated, must question all information they are receiving and processing. They must understand that everything is part of the grander experiment, and this is a part of their growth and development. These are lessons they must learn to become more sovereign. They must understand these are part of their own initiations. There have been outside influences, but there are also beings who are preventing further interference, upgrading humanity so that they may be in a position to choose for themselves the way it was originally intended. The souls that are inhabiting the Homo sapiens at this time, they come from many star nations, many galaxies. And these are highly advanced beings who undergo an amnesia process when they are in lower dimensional frequencies, lower dimensional bodies. It takes them time to undergo initiations and awakenings, and this is what we are seeing with the ascension process of many beings on Earth. There is an exhaustion there, a mental exhaustion and physical exhaustion as they shift through this old energy and break through the new energy, the new frequency vibration of Earth. The expansion is nearly complete. It is being decided by humanity at a spiritual level where they will take their evolution, the direction they wish to go in. They are declaring it. They are declaring their birthright to decide where the future of humanity will go. Many great changes in the next 3,000 years, the next 30,000 years, the next 100 to 300,000 years. This golden age, the age beyond Kali Yuga, the bridge to the age of Aquarius, the next golden age, where humanity is finally coming out of the darkness of the Draco-Orion false programming, the matrix programming of Saturn, the understanding that the beings that are manipulating them are beneath the earth, underground military bases, compromised by beings beneath the surface of the moon and the moons of Saturn. They will learn much about their solar system. Nothing is what it appears to be. Listen to the children. Listen to the dreams. of the children. Their memories are intact. Their memories are intact. They are not imagining this. They are remembering. They are more in alignment with the new frequency. Listen to the older generations, the elders. Listen to them. They are the ones who were the first to usher in this new age. As the old cycle completes, there is a opportunity to rejoin the galactic family in the wide open, not secretive as it is now, but in the wide open. Humanity is more than ever ready to accept this, but there are negative factions that will try to manipulate this story, set up a false narrative. You must be able to discern what is real. Do not let them feed you a false narrative. Do not fall into fear. There is nothing to fear. Overcoming fears is the greatest part of the human story. Once humanity conquers its fears, it will be unstoppable. The Great Awakening is now, and you have been a part of it all. We leave you with that. Beloved, I am Starseed Commander Anunnaki. End transmission.